Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back with some more Car Mechanic Simulator. And my name is Andy. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And all my returning viewers, thank you for coming back. I don't remember exact. Oh my God. How can we not work on this car? I know it doesn't need a lot to fix, but we're taking that order. Um, Holy hell, that. How could you not work on a Roadrunner? I mean, we're moving that to the car bay. And if you recall, I said we were going to work on this Jeep. So we're going to move this to car bay. And just before, let's go ahead and take a look and see if there's anything else that needs... nothing. Ooh, a Porsche Carrera GT. You know what? We're taking that order. And I thought I saw a GT40 pop up. I did. And you know there's no way we can not take this order. Oh, I can only have 5 cars at once? Are you kidding? That sucks. Alright, so what can we fix really quick? How much time do I have? 3 minutes? So if I recall, this just needed loud exhaust. Okay. So I think we can get this car in and out of here real quick. Come on, come on, go on. Lift it. Most likely it's going to be a bad muffler. Oh, yep, I can already see it. So right there, add it to our shopping list. Definitely not the way I wanted to work on a freaking Roadrunner, but tab shopping list, get rid of that, click on that, buy one, get rid of that. Install our part. But I mean, that's not bad. 205 bucks. All right. I want that GT40. Baby, we got plenty of time. All right. So, oh my God, that thing looks like... Who would let that happen to a GT40? This car, actually, I just saw on... Was it Barrett Jackson, or the other one, was it like Haggerty or something like that? One of these just sold for $13 million. Who would let this happen to a car like that? They ought to be slaughtered, taken out and slaughtered, to let that happen to a GT40. Now, this Lotus, who cares? Porsche, probably not the best thing in the world. But actually, this car right here, this old Jeep, this thing is freaking looking sweet. Somebody was putting a lot of time into restoring this car right here. Let's see what it needs. Knocking sound from the suspension, car's loud, refill the brake fluid. So let's see if we can put it on the test path. Figure out what's wrong. It sounds like it's got some muscle under the hood, even though I know that's not true. This thing probably has like a 4-cylinder. Probably more like a 2.2 or 2.3 liter. just a 4-speed with the high-low range. It's got 3 sticks though. Is that a legendary 3-stick transmission? I mean, I don't know that, but there is a transmission that has 3 sticks, and you have to use all 3 sticks to drive it. And it's not that easy to drive. So let's get this back on the car lift, see if we have discovered all of our problems. Let's go into examination mode. See what else we can find here. I mean, it looks like the engine is in nice shape. The body is in definitely nice shape. Yeah, it looks like the engine is all, you know, in what I would call acceptable shape. So it looks like it's just suspension that seems to be the most biggest part that has a problem. Got a bad inner tie rod. Ooh, 2 bad tie rods. I'm going to say that it's probably all suspension that looks bad. And I mean, I don't mind examining this stuff like this either way, you know, because you get the experience for examining it, you get experience for taking it off, and you get experience for putting your parts back on. Ooh, the exhaust manifold is definitely bad, and that was not on the list. It's really gonna make me take... Oh my gosh, it's gonna make me take all this. I mean, theoretically, you would have to take all this off to get to this anyway. I just wasn't really expecting the game to follow that scene. Alright, so there we are. We got our bad part. So we got 2 bad tie rods, front shocks, the exhaust manifold. Alright, so there's everything that we need right there. So shocks and tie rods. Can I get the tie rods off without taking the wheel? No. See, I'm still arguing that I believe that you could take the tie rods off with the wheels on. Like, I'm going to have to argue this. Now, would it be fun? No. Do I think it's completely possible? Yes. And I believe the other one was what, the back shock is wore out? I think it was the back shock. Right there, yes. Yes. Alright, so inner tie rod, yes. Front rear shock, yes. Exhaust manifold, refill the brake. Alright. So And that's probably the easiest way to make sure that you get the right parts. So you got your shock, buy one of those, two of those, one of those, and there we go. And make sure you clear your list each time. Because if you don't, you'll screw up. And next thing you know, you'll be buying parts you don't need. Definitely ask me how I know that, because I have definitely done it several times. So new tie rods. And both of the tires came off the front, so it doesn't really matter how they go back on. And honestly, I guarantee this Jeep has the same kind of tires all the way around. Not like a new car where the front and backs are different series and profiles. But I mean, what do you guys think? What do you think is the best looking car that we've worked on so far? Because I actually really enjoy this game. I mean, this is a game that I enjoy. Um, I don't know if I quite like this or My Garage better. Um, Let me think about that. Because I think the thing that I like about this game is this game has a lot of real cars in it. And so you get the cars, you get to work on the manufacturers, they're called the right names. My Garage, you have a limited number of cars. They're definitely not called what they're supposed to be. And I mean, even this game too is, some of the are a little bit different. And refill brake fluid. All right, so check. Did I not put the front shock on? Are you freaking shitting me? Ooh, at least I can reach it from over here. Alright. How did I miss that? I mean, no big deal. It's done. So we got paid 506 credits. I mean, that's not bad. We even got a tip on the job of 90. So what do we want to work on next? We've got the GT40 right there. I don't think I want to work on the GT40 yet. Actually, I forgot we have a car back here. This is what threw me off earlier when it said I had 5 cars. Look at this GTR. So this thing, so this is a story car. You know what? Let's go ahead and move this into. Oh, my phone was. Stop calling me. I thought I had my phone on silent. I did not. Quit calling so I can turn my phone on vibrate. Let's see here. Move this to car lifter A. Let's see here. There we go. That sucker's on freaking silent now. Alright, so what do we need to do to fix this car? We gotta do everything to fix this car. And they want it at, it's a story car, total payout. So I don't think we can drive anything on, I don't think we can drive this car. You know what, let's try to drive the car, see what happens. It'll either run or it won't, right? Oh, nope, yeah, so the car doesn't run, so we can't, no oil. They tore this car up. So I think the first things first that we want to do, over here, $1,000. You know what? I don't know if we need to do that or not, but you know what? We fixed the frame. We took care of it. No big deal. Probably gonna need a new windshield. I don't know if we're gonna need new windows or not. I would say that we're gonna need new windows because the windows are less than, everything is less than 71%. So probably so I don't know if that's parts that we need or not, but all those parts suck. 29%. Okay. Well, let's go back to normal mode. So at least the car looks nice now. Oh my God, look at that engine, man. That engine is in sad shape. I'm sorry to see the engine looking like that. Well, let's go see what we can repair. I can't repair shit. I can't repair none of that either. What do I need to do? Alright, so maybe this was not best to do this car because I mean, I'm gonna fix it, but I'm gonna have to buy a bunch of parts. Because I definitely don't have any. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I don't have enough money to reset this. Well, shoot. So let's take a look at our list again. So it needs bumper, front door, windows. So it does need the windows and everything. Tail lights. Wow. So it needs everything. So I don't know if it needs. So let's just get to the body parts. How much is the body going to cost us to fix? Brisbane Starline, right there. Alright, so we need it all. So if I just right there. Oh my God, that took like 8 grand. Cause we had 12,000. We had 12,000 bucks. Okay. Um, it is what it is. Let's get this into assemble mode. Alright, so I'm gonna have to buy a plate. There's no way I'm putting that old garbage plate back on it. Yes. Thank you. At least it looks like a freaking car now. So, plates. Where are plates? You know what? How about, where do you think this car's from? So, do we have Japan? No? Okay. We don't have Japan. Really? We didn't have Japan in here? Italy? See someone driving around Italy in a GTR? You know what? I'm gonna go with Greece. Somebody in Greece is driving around a badass GTR. Although, I could be wrong. Alright, so coolant. Change it. It doesn't even have any oil, so how would I? Part not discovered. Man, I tell you what, like I don't really want to put these bad interior parts back in, but interior is assembled. I mean, they don't look terrible. Oh, never mind. They look terrible. I actually don't look that bad. You can't really notice that. Can't even notice the back seats all tore apart. That's fine. Engine. So we need to. Let's see what the old OBD2 scanner says. Oh, ignition coil, spark plug, spark plug. Ignition coil, spark plug. I mean, that could be worse. Additional tools. Fuel pressure. Oh, the engine can't be started. Okay. 75%, 70. So the tires are in decent shape. I wonder if I can crank it. Is it gonna let me do a compression test with no oil? Relays look pretty good. I bet you I won't be able to do... The battery's at 1%. I bet you it will not let me do a compression test. Yep, it will not let me do a compression test. Well, shoot. Where's the drain tool? Because I might as well drain the coolant. Should I do the power steering fluid? I can't remember if this is drain and refill or just refill. Alright, so yank that sucker out, get that out. Oh, that oil filter is trash. Alright, so at least we didn't have to worry about spilling anything. Coolant reservoir is going to come out. And I hope I don't run out of freaking money. At 4,000 bucks. You know what? I might want to think about doing some work on one of those other cars. How about we just take this apart a little bit before we start trying to repair anything here? How about let's go work on that GT40? Because I foresee us needing some cash. Are you really gonna make me take... I wonder if I can... I have... I wonder if I can go charge this battery. So most of the engine is gonna be fine. DW04. It still gets me with this DW04 crap. Alright, so I guess now I get the freaking valve. It's not even a valve cover, that's just the cover over the valve cover. Nope, there's the ignition coils. So I need to... Oh man, those plugs are terrible. So we have one plug that was okay. Really? Oh, we can take the belt off now. And actually the belt doesn't look bad. Now, so if I took off someone's covers and I could read the belt like that, I would say that belt looks pretty, yeah, 72%. I was like, there's no way that that belt is trash. Not looking like that when you can read the numbers. Now, I've seen some belts that look okay and have had some cracking in it. So you really do have to pay attention. Is it gonna make me take all those off one by one? Oh my god. It has been a while since I've played this, and sometimes I do remember the monotony of it taking the cam stuff out, and you're like, I'm like, are you being serious right now? And the computer's like, yes, yes we are. Like, sometimes I wish it would be like a cam assembly, or like a rocker arm assembly, where like you can take the pieces out little by little. So we definitely got a bad cam. I'm just curious to see if there's any bad pistons. I kind of want to pop the head. Kind of reminds me of the old Fast and Furious. When he's like, pop the hood. You want me to pop the hood? Pop the hood. What is holding the freaking cams in? Surely it's nothing over here, right? The water pump? What? Oh, okay, never mind. I was like, what is holding? I didn't see those because of the angle of it right there. Okay. I was like, that's better. Bolts in the cylinder head. And you know what? I feel like that's kind of realistic. Although this probably has more bolts than that. Because that'd be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Yeah, see, in real life, I think that would have at least 14. Oh, the pistons look fine. Let's check our list. Did we find all... Oh, we haven't found all the bad parts yet. So I guess we're going to just keep taking stuff apart. Now, is it suspension? I guess we could do some examination and oh, we got to level up. I wonder how many points we got because I really, really, really want to be able to start repairing some parts. Although I haven't seen any bad parts pop up here. Well, shoot. So it definitely doesn't look like any of these parts. So what else could be bad in the engine? Maybe the flywheel, maybe? Oh, there's a bad part. 2 bad parts. So maybe there is some bad parts in the suspension. So there is some bad parts here. Alright, so let me take another look at the list. So we're missing one bad part. Now, it's probably going to be the oil filter. Oil filter, please fill the list. Alright, so there's the list. Alright, so... Yep, it did fill the list. So now we have our list of bad parts. That is all fixed. So we did have to brake fluid, coolant, power steering, and refill. And I left the windshield washer in there, so that's great. Here's the other thing. I think we better run outside. Let's put this on car lift. Let's put it on the test track. The engine can't be started. Are you freaking serious? Oh man, did I put the wrong... Ah! Where did my car go? Move this car. At least I had a roller. So this car needs to go in the air. And what is wrong with this piece of crap? Vehicle cannot be started. Okay. Clutch plate, transmission, probably. Alright, so if we just examine this turd, see if we can find... Oh man. Like, I don't understand how someone could do this to a car. Like I said, one of these just sold for like 13 million. Like, I would be sick. Couldn't live with myself if I did this to a car that was worth 13 million bucks. And obviously they don't want the thing restored. They just want it driving. That is so sad. $4,000. Do I have enough money to keep doing this? So I don't really want to take apart the whole car if I don't need to. So, refill some fluids, clutch plate. It's got to be the transmission. So where? Yeah, so I thought I could charge the battery. So I'm not going to have to buy the battery for that GTR. We'll be able to charge it. So, what do we see bad here? So the battery is not the problem. Although, how quickly does this thing charge? Oh, that fast. That charged fast as hell. so up in the air. I believe we're gonna want the transmission. Alright, so Jesus, he just got some meats on the back. Look at how big that tire is. That is a huge ass tire. I mean, I can't argue with it. Like, look how the tire's huge. Alright, so let's take the wheel bearing was fine. Take the starter out. I'm just kind of like trying to figure out what is bad here and what isn't. So, I mean, the transmission is definitely toast. Clutch release bearing is toast. Ooh, the clutch and the flywheel is trash. Alright, so still don't know what this part is yet. So the clutch, gearbox, clutch plate. So vehicle can't be started. It wasn't the starter. So let's go see what we can repair. These are parts for the GTR I don't want to repair yet. So that's all the parts I can repair for the GT40. What am I missing? So I don't like having to take the freaking clamshell off because alright, so oh, what am I? There's no OBD tanner on there. Maybe I can find the last bad part. So it's maybe it has like a bad spark plug or a bad coil. Ooh, a relay. I bet you that relay is what our other bad part is. Relay type C. Alright, so actually let's do this. So we're gonna need a flywheel, clutch plate. Do we need a pressure plate? Sure. And a relay type C. So if a relay type C, car parts, flywheel, clutch plate, pressure plate, Throw out bearing. Oh my God, $1,000. Alright, so now we definitely need the money from this car. Most definitely. It says above I'm under the car. I am under the car. Alright, so which one of these? A, B, C. Alright, so check. Oh, I didn't need the pressure plate. So, I mean, whatever. Whatever. Is that just refilling the fluids? Refill brake, refill coolant, refill power steering. Okay. I can refill. Refill the coolant. And oh, there's the brake fluid right there. Now, could I have repaired some more stuff on this car? Maybe got some bonus money? Sure. Sure I could have. Alright, so how about we put this in assemble mode? What else do we got here? Back glass. So I don't think I should have to take off the whole clamshell. Alright, so there is our parts back on. Flywheel, clutch plate, new pressure plate even though I didn't freaking need it. Now could I have kept this pressure plate? Sure. Sure I could have. But you know what, I bought it, it's fine. No big deal. And I did repair the axles and the starter. So that should be bonus money. So that is a 315.60. Holy hell. That is a good, that's like a drag radial type of tire. 315. There it is. I can't believe that they just want some of this stuff to be this clunky on this car. Like I said, I like, whoever let this happen with this car ought to be taken out to the woodshed and spanked. Because this is just, you know, like, this is torture. Alright, so this car is done. $4,000 payout to fix this car. We got a $1,000 bonus, so I don't feel that bad about giving away a clutch pressure plate. Should we work on one of these pieces of junk? I don't even remember what this car needs. So probably transmission, suspension, move the car to the test path. Yes. Like, look how trashy this car is. Like, this Porsche is trashed. And also, I don't think anybody answered my question in the last one about is this a Porsche or a Porsche? Yeah. 2,477 miles. Huh? That's not bad. So we found some of the parts that are wrong. So this needs to go to car lift A. Let's go see how many parts I can repair. Actually, no. I need to take more parts apart. Because like I said, we had some suspension parts that needed to come off on this car. And like I said, I want the experience points. Anyway, ooh. Oh, come on. Stop it. And actually, I remember there being some bad parts right here, but I don't really see anything that is like making me go, man, this was bad. Or was it on the rear suspension? Maybe it was on the rear suspension. I mean, that looks okay. I just haven't come across anything that says, man, these parts were trash. Or, okay, it was the rear suspension. I can see the parts back there now. So it was the rear suspension. Damn it. I'm over here taking apart crap I don't need to. But I mean, whatever. It's all the same. All the same. I'm not gonna take that off. I'm not gonna take that off. We did save money by charging the battery. And I'll be able to go, I should be able to repair some of this stuff as long as it's not like wasted. Like this, for example, 12%. I think that means I'm gonna have to buy a new one. I don't think I can repair it when it's at 12%. But at least the car won't have any rusty bolts on it no more. Alright, so oh yeah, we got the hub. So both axles are bad in the back. Why would both axles be bad in the back? Is this guy doing hot rod burnouts? But I mean, on a GTR, you should have all-wheel drive. All-wheel drive on this GTR. Now, are all GTRs all-wheel drive, or are some of them only two-wheel drive? Because that actually would make a difference. Now I'm curious. Very, very, very curious now. You can't repair a sway bar. Which you would think you would be able to sand it down and paint it though. Well, let's go see what we can repair. I know there will be some parts we can't repair. And some of this stuff is not worth repairing, but you know what? Like, it's costing like 1 credit. Like, why would you not repair it for... I mean, this is what, 5 credits? 22 credits to repair the radiator there. So some of the stuff is a little bit more pricey. But like I said, it's like... I don't really know how much bonus we get out of doing this or not doing this. The main thing is don't break anything. Because like, let's say I would have broke the cylinder head. You know, that's $1,000 bucks. If I break this, it's like $50 bucks. I mean, there's definitely a difference. Actually, we got brake rotors over here, So let's get these on the lathe. Might as well, you know, do two things at the same damn time. Alright, so pick up our brake rotor. Excuse me. How can you repair a fuel pump? What am I going to do to repair a fuel pump? I kind of want to know what I'm going to do to repair a fuel pump. Like I can get the other stuff, but what am I going to do to repair this? I mean, nothing. So really it hasn't cost me that much money to repair. I spent, I don't know, 500 bucks rejuvenating every part on the GTR that has come off. Now I'm still going to have to buy a few parts. But I spent about 500 bucks. Alright, so let's go see what I need to buy. So I'm still gonna need that and that. Nothing there, and there. So that's the parts from the Ford. There's our oil filter, camshaft, one, two, three, four, five, six. Might as well. Coils is 1, 2, 3. Cover, intake, throttle body, power steering, serpentine, belt tensioner. So that's it. That's all. That's all we can do. How did I get rims for a Salem? I feel like I screwed up somewhere and bought a rim that I didn't need. All right. Let's go shopping. Wheel bearing hub. 2 of them. Take that off the list. Drive axle. 2 of them. Take that off the list. Take that off the list. Ignition coils. Throttle. Alright, so now we just need some spark plugs. Another 180 credits just to make. You know what? That's fine. We're gonna make this thing look nice. Um, so we don't need any bushings. So at least I don't have to worry about bushings. Um, brake pads. Alright, so that's another thing we can't replace, which I don't know actually how. Like, how could you not sign up some of this other crap? So that is a little bit off. But I can repair a fuel pump. Mm-hmm. Yep, you heard me. I can repair a fuel pump. But I can't repair some of this garbage. Does that make sense? Sure it does. Alright, so wheels. 245, 245, 40, 40. All of them are the same. Okay. Just wanted to make sure before I start slapping wheels on. And then we got to do the old reverse two-step and figure out which one we did. Now, could I have already been done if I didn't take apart this whole car? Sure. But if you look here, I'm already up to 357 experience points on my next level. And actually, I forgot to go check how many experience points I got for that last one. Or how many, not experience points, how many skill points I have to spend. Because I need the skill points for the body work. Hello. Rubber bushing. Alright, so the front end is about to be 100% complete. And I don't know why I didn't stagger that out, but I didn't. Who cares? So there's the fuel tank. And my repaired fuel pump that is, I just, like I said, I don't know. How the hell are you going to repair a freaking fuel pump? I would love to know how you repair a fuel pump. Because I mean, you know, you have one that's a little sticky. Sometimes you can put power to it and tap on it and make it start working again. You can run some solvent through it and get the stickiness out of it, and it will work again. But every once in a while, it's going to hit that bad spot, and then you might be done for. So I don't think that it's really worth it if you hit the bad spot. Alright, so we're about to find out if that 500, 600 bucks we spent repairing stuff was worth the bonus. Because if it's not really worth taking the whole car apart, then why did we take the whole car apart? Alright, so that wheel is on. Once the wheel goes on, you know that you pretty much have all the parts put back together. Because usually the wheel doesn't go on if all the parts are not here. Like as you see over here, we're missing parts, and so you definitely don't have a wheel in place. And kind of one of the ways I kind of like to test that is to put all of our parts and you see we got the brakes. See, now if the car was done, you could put the wheel on. But you see the axle was missing. Wheel's still not going on. Got your bushing here. Get your rear suspension arm. And then now we're going to hit the rear coil spring. What else do we got here? So we got our upper suspension arm. Our shock. Alright, so you see the wheel is going on, but we're missing this right here. So you can't always go by what I say. That's the reason I wanted to show you that this side was still missing a part and the wheel was going to go on. But now we have all the parts on. Actually, no, we don't. We still have a missing lower control arm. So you can put the wheel on without having your suspension arm or your lower arm. So make sure it's on that side. Okay. Alright, so we have the car is back looking pretty damn good. Alright, so let's get in here and let's go into assemble mode. Oh. Battery's still on the charger. Alright, now we have a battery. And we didn't have to buy one. So that's even better. Now, I want to know exactly how we're repairing these little spring clips. Under the car, are you shitting me? So I'm definitely going to have to go back under the car so I can put my stupid oil filter on. How did I forget the oil filter? And this is why you double and triple check and do everything that you're supposed to do. Yeah, see, like I said, there should be one more row of bolts if you were really, really going to bolt this head on. And you see, we're halfway to our next level, 436. See, there we go. Like, and that's kind of, I don't know, I guess one decent thing about trying to make sure that you just take care, pay attention, and you'll get everything done. I kind of wish there wasn't 9 million of these freaking cam caps. But at least you know when you get done because it pops up the next step. And I don't know if, was it worth it buying all new spark plugs? Was it worth it buying all new coils? It didn't cost me that much. But did it eat into our profit? Maybe slightly, yes. But I'm that mechanic that wants to earn your business. I'm going to go above and beyond to give you the best service that I can so that you're so happy with me. You just want to give me all your money and all your business. That's how I like to do it. And actually, when I work on motorcycles, that's how I do it. I make sure everyone's happy before their bike goes back to them. And this is not something I do as a business. It's just something I do on the side to work on people's motorcycles. And most of the time it's my friends, so they want to try to get their stuff a little bit faster, a little bit quicker, whatever. Want to install some handlebars, install a cam. It's all the same to me. It doesn't matter. I enjoy working on motorcycles. Cars, in a way, yes, but not as much as I do with the other stuff anymore. And I don't know why that is. I just don't really enjoy the cars that much anymore. Plus, I don't like bending over in the car engine bay. It hurts my back a little bit. So maybe that's why I, put the bikes on the lift so I can sit down on a stool, work on them, just take care of things, as things need to be taken care of. So I think that's why I mess around with bikes more than I do cars anymore. Alright. Where are we? So I know we still need to go down here. Serpentine belt. And there's our fan. So I want to say that's probably going to be everything except for the oil filter. Oh, belt tensioner. Let's take a look at our list here. Let's see how close we are. Oil filter. Wheel hub bearing. Really? Which one of those did I screw up? A wheel hub bearing. Back there in the back. Okay. Well, there's our oil filter. Didn't I buy hub bearings? Did I just put them in the wrong one? Hub bearing. I mean, even if I did the wrong one, who cares? 12 credits? Come on. That is nothing. I kind of got it a little bit. Alright, so check. Replace the body parts. So we need to refill the oil, and we need to refill all the other fluids. So we're right there being ready to be done. So power steering fluid. And I love how they block this to where you can't really see how much you got in there. So you just got to keep going till you think, oh, yeah, I'm good. Coolant. Got it. At least the coolant you can see through the freaking container. Windshield washer fluid. Wasn't that low? But okay. Where is the brake fluid? And also, if you ever bleed your brakes, check your brake fluid level after you bleed the brakes, because you know when you're bleeding the brakes, you're pushing fluid out. Some people don't do that, and then as the brakes wear out, the pistons go out further, and then all of a sudden you lose brakes because you don't have enough fluid in your reservoir anymore. Oh, holy shit. Okay. That filled up way faster than expected. What? Drain the oil? Like, what? There was no oil in the car, remember? it said... That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense if that's the reason it overflowed so fast, but I tried to drive this car and it said it did not have oil. All right, let's try this again. All right, so this is definitely, last time it was overflowing right now, so I guess it already had some oil in it. No whammies. All right. How much money did we make? 22,000. We got a bonus of $5,000. So I would say that repairing those parts was definitely worth it. That the fuel rail is missing. Are you kidding me? Where's the fuel rail? Oh, it is missing. And that's at least that tells you that the job is not done. Woo, baby. 26 grand. So what do we... So we have 3 available skill points. I want this right here that costs 5. All right, well, I guess we're not doing anything right there. I want to be able to repair parts. So anyway, guys, I think that that's going to be it for right now. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe when we come back. Maybe we start thinking about going and doing some barn finds and seeing what we can find in the barns. I don't know. Let me know. And I'll see you on the next one. My name is Andy. See you later.